Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are doing another video on all of the new things that I'm excited about at IKEA. I cannot believe the cadence that IKEA pumps out new products. It is constant. They are on it. Their design team is like bringing in new things consistently. We have a lot of new stuff to chat about today. There are a couple new items in there that I think are so cool and really exciting that I cannot wait to share with you. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. I will also pull the links for you afterwards for you to be able to reference down in the description box. This first item is the Glam Burgate, which is a room divider. I love a room divider. For those of you who are looking to live in studio apartments and you think that it would be really hard for you to be able to have a separation of space between your bedroom and the rest of your apartment, something like this is so simple and easy. I think this item is literally so new that it's not being sold anywhere currently. It has no reviews, and this was like the #1 on the new item list. I've got to imagine it's still being like brought into stores, but it is just this pretty little like bamboo looking wood divider with gray cloth in between. It looks very minimal and really easy to set up. I like that it bends so that way you could make it a lot shorter or a lot wider if you wanted to, and it looks really easy to do. It looks like they just have the cloth flipped over there. I also think if you wanted to, you could just do like 2 of them and maybe use the last one as like a clothing rack or something like that. That could be kind of cute. But I do overall really like the design of this, and I think that it's a very nice minimal way to be able to have a big impact and separate your space for those of you who really like to have some sort of divider in a smaller apartment. Also, here it is when it's folded up, and I love that you can just fold it up really easily and put it away if you're not actively using it. In my studio apartment, I used to use a room divider as a headboard, and then when I had guests over, I'd pull it out in front of my bed to kind of give some privacy between the guest bed and my bedroom, because you're essentially just sleeping in the same room as your guests. So that is another option to do with this that I think would be really cool and easy. Next up, this is a new desk that is a possibility to be a standing desk or a regular desk. It is the Mitzon, $279. So it's not like your most budget-friendly desk, but I do see most standing desks for being like $500 to $1,000 these days. They have this modeled out as if it's like filling up an entire office space. Or like people who are setting up offices shopping at IKEA, I don't honestly know. But it does look like a really, really nice desk. I love that there's all the different add-ons you can do for it. Am I dumb? Does this desk not stand? I am dumb. This is not a standing desk. Disregard everything I just said. However, I am still intrigued by this desk just because it has this area in the back where you can hide all of your wires and have cable management. And then there's also this bit where you can use it as like a cup holder of sorts, or you can add in this secondary outlet strip. So I think that that's pretty smart. IKEA desks in general, they have a bunch of different add-ons that you can do to really customize this desk. So here again is cable management. I love cable management. And then a hook for headphones. It's less cool now that it's not a standing desk, but it's still a nice desk. We're gonna move on. This one is a new wall light that I'm a big fan of. This is the Rohrkult. I really, really like IKEA's different lighting options for various like more moody, warm lighting. We personally have that one that looks like a donut and I love it. Highly recommend to anyone. But this one is a wall mounted one and I think it's really pretty. It's kind of giving me like Japanese parasol vibes. The way that they show it lit up, I think it's beautiful. So I think that this could be a very, very cool piece. Also, it's only $21. I feel like most of their wall pieces are way more expensive than that. I think this is really pretty. Honestly, I wonder if I should do this for bedside table sconces. That's kind of a vibe. What do we think? Do we like it? My husband's gonna be editing this video so he can tell me if he likes that idea or not. But I think it's beautiful. Here is the donut one that we have. I've talked about this in previous videos. I love it. Here's another one of their wall lights that they have. See, these ones are like $74, $60. This is another one I always think of. This one's $100. So the fact that this one's $21, I love her. I think that that's such a nice look. I kind of want this one. All right, next up, I'm so excited about this one because IKEA is so long overdue for having this and I cannot believe they did not have this before. This is a rolling cart with drop leaf storage for the kitchen. I love a rolling cart for a kitchen. I have talked about these for years and years and years. When I lived in my studio, I always was like, you need something with drop leaves and you need something on wheels so you can move around. This is so cool. This one is a different setup than what I would have typically imagined or that I've seen before, but I do really like it all the same. Here they have it modeled out. Like what's nice is there is so much storage in this area. So they have it with cups and bowls and things down here. But here is that first drop leaf that pulls out. And then they have it with 2 chairs. So very easy to have it set up as a dining table for 2 people. Theirs also has this little bump out up here, which is pretty fun and interesting because this kind of gives like extra counter space. It's interesting to me that they didn't make it all one level, but I don't personally hate it. I also love that this is a drawer. But here's what it looks like when it's all folded away. So small and neat and easy to have like tucked away, but then you can have a dining table. And I just love things that like don't need to take up all of their space all the time, but you can pull them out and use them and make them functional. I love it. I think it's so smart. This one's honestly pretty expensive at $239. I've seen better priced options on Amazon, but look, I'm just happy that IKEA has come out with something like this, and I hope that they keep reinventing it and come out with a more budget-friendly version. $240 is not the worst price for this, but I've seen better. Next up, they've come up with this line called the Fras. These are like rattan furniture pieces, and I think that they're so beautiful. I love that IKEA is incorporating more of the rattan. One of my gripes with IKEA is I really hate when your IKEA furniture looks like it's from IKEA, and I think that this whole line does not do that at all. It's a very different aesthetic than we're used to from them, and I really, really think it's so pretty. So this one is a TV console. You can see the rattan. I think it's so pretty, very simple and sleek. The cable options in the back. Next up, this one is a cabinet. I think that this is really pretty. Like if you wanted to do a living room with all of these pieces, number one, it would make for great storage. And number two, I just think it's such a vibe. I really love rattan. It's giving like warm, cozy, natural fun vibes. I don't know. Oh, look, there they are together. There's the TV console and the cabinet together. And I think that looks really, really good. And last but not least in this series that I wanted to share is this desk. I think this is so cool. It is such a different design for a desk than we've seen elsewhere. I honestly haven't seen anything like this anywhere, and I think it's really pretty. It's just really unique. I think that this could be a cool piece to be able to incorporate, like if you wanted a desk in a guest bedroom, I think that this is a really nice way to do so because it is a pretty furniture piece as well as being a desk. So I do like this one. It feels very creative, and I don't know. I just appreciate that they're bringing in these new pieces. Oh, next up, another furniture piece that I cannot believe that they have not had until now, and I'm very excited. This is the Ostaval, and this is a lift-up coffee table. This coffee table, it's ugly. It's plain. This looks like it's from IKEA. It's not doing anything for me, but I'm just glad that they finally got something like this. This is a lift-up coffee table, so you can pull it up to have it be like a dinner tray set height table or like a desk height table, and then you can pop it back down. So I just think that that is so smart, and it would be so helpful. I used to have one of these in my last apartment, except it stupidly only lifted up like 2 inches, so it was not usable space to be able to like eat off of it or anything. But this one looks like it lifts up really high. The good things about this is there is storage underneath that top, so you're able to put things in there, but then also the fact that you can lift it and utilize it. Is there a plug in it? They have chargers. Are there plugs inside? I'm so confused at why that video showcases it with cords, but I don't think it actually comes with cords. Maybe they're showing it like it's an extension cord that they've just hooked up into there. Interesting, not sure. It says nothing about the fact that it has a charger in there, so maybe that's supposed to like mimic like a power strip. Wouldn't be my choice, but okay. But all the same, do I think that they need to work on their design slightly more? Yes, however, off to a good start. Glad that we have something like it at IKEA finally. All right, and next I really had like 20 different decor items that I was really, really into, but I didn't want to fill this entire video with just like decor on decor. So I'm gonna rattle through a few of my favorite ones really quickly and show you and see what you think, but there is a lot of cool new decor that IKEA has come up with. First up is this plant pot. It's a really good size, number one, for $12, and they have it in a couple of different colors. I really liked this pink one a lot as well. They came out with a bunch of new plant pots that are all really, really pretty designs that I thought were very well priced, and I was excited to see. Next up is this cushion cover. It's so white and fluffy, and it's big, and I like it. I love anything white and fluffy, but this looks very, very soft and comfortable, and I really, really like the size of it. I think this decorative bowl is so cool. It is this very fun, funky shape. I feel like they don't do a good enough job showing off how funky this shape is, but I love the shape of it. I love the lines in it. I love the color of glass. I think that this is such a fun decor piece for $20. Why it has a 3-star review, couldn't tell you. It's a bowl. I don't know what someone's upset about, but I think it's very, very cool, and I think that one would be really fun to style with. These candlesticks, so fun and funky. Imagine these for like Valentine's Day. I think they're so cute. I'm really into red right now. I think that these are really fun. They're a modern take on a candlestick, and for $10, I just think they're a really fun piece. These candlesticks, though, are my personal favorite. I want to buy these. I might end up buying these. I think they are so cool with the chrome and all silver, and just, these are sleek and modern while having like a fun twist with the wavy bottom. Big fan of this. I think these are really neat. I love candlesticks as well. Also on the same silver fun funky trend, I love this little frame. It's only $7 and it's so cute. I love the chrome. Ooh, I like how it's styled here with this piece. I've always liked this vase, but I've just never like known what to do with it. But I think it's a really cute little frame. I would probably not hang it, and I'd probably like place it on something, but I think it's a really fun one. We have our gallery wall up behind me, and I've been looking for like different types of frames to pull into it. And honestly, even though I said I wouldn't hang it, that could look cool in a gallery wall, like in a mix of a bunch of other frames. But either way, I think this is a really, really cute piece. And last but not least, I think that this is so fun. It's this big blue clock, and you can hang it, or it can just be stood somewhere. Oh, and there's secret storage behind it. I love secret storage. Oh my gosh, I'd put little secret things in there. Oh, I think that this is one of their pieces that they've brought back from 1995, and that's pretty cool. Every once in a while, IKEA will do where they bring back some of their older pieces that did really well for that time frame and relaunch them. So they did that recently with like one of their green armless lounge chairs, which was really neat. But this one I think is really fun. I kind of want this too. I just want to hide secret things. I'm gonna make this video, and then I'm gonna get this clock, and then all my friends are gonna come over, and the first thing they're gonna do is open up my secret stash in my new blue clock. Anyways, I think it's fun. All right, guys, that is the extent of all of the IKEA items that I have to share with you today. They have so much Christmas stuff in right now too, which is crazy because it is literally the beginning of October. Christmas is around the corner, so maybe I'll be making a new one for IKEA for Christmas soon. I don't know how much I like their Christmas stuff though. Maybe, we'll see. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below which one of the items was your favorite. Hit that red subscribe button, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.